That utopian vision of technology transforming business to make it customer-centric and safe in a COVID world will rely heavily on contactless technologies across every sector. COVID has made us take a long, hard look at risk for visitors and staff members when entering business premises. You're using your card at the security gate, using the lift, opening the entry door on your floor, using common facilities such as desk phones, microwaves, and coffee machines. But the good news is, wherever there's a touch point that needs to be sanitized, there's an opportunity to make that contactless, whether through facial recognition or a user's own personal contactless token, such as a card or a PIN, or even a combination of more. In a contactless visitor management system NEC has developed, it includes thermal sensing to check elevated body temperatures, facial recognition for customer experience, authentication, and notification. It has UV sanitization of the screen so it cleans itself when it's not in use. It even has a hand sanitizer. Biometrics can address nearly all contact issues. For example, in the future, imagine there's a camera in the coffee machine. No more pressing buttons, just one glance at the machine and your favorite beverage served. Imagine having all your visitors pre-register via their mobile device, so there's no need for any traditional sign-in procedures. Just arrive and your host is instantly notified. The other concern is, how do you stop people congregating in common areas and not maintaining a safe distance, like your reception area or around the coffee machine? We've recently enhanced our video analytics solution that uses CCTV to measure the distance between people, triggering events when people come within a certain distance of each other. As we pivot towards taking touch out of the whole user interface of buildings, we can also stop people congregating in reception areas, diverting them straight to the lifts or other less crowded areas. In the future, when people won't need to register in the building at all, when they're pre-registering using their own devices, imagine what that could mean for government or enterprise. Frictionless entry, people can move through the gated areas quickly. No hold-ups when people who can't find their passes, or even allows the system to automatically suggest a different meeting time to avoid large number of visitors arriving at the same time. We're talking with customers about coupling thermal sensing with access control. So not only do we know who's entering the building and whether they're at risk of others if they may be unwell, also there's the added benefit of being able to timestamp people in and out of locations for contact tracing. That means if someone infectious has been in the building, you can see exactly who you need to quarantine based on the detailed knowledge of where they went and for how long they've been in the building for. Not having to shut down the whole building, you're minimizing impact on business operation, which is essential for business continuity planning. Thinking ahead to the next 3 to 6 months, when we've been living with COVID for a while, assuming there's no vaccine, all businesses will probably need to have their COVID-safe plans in place. Organizations will really benefit from the data that a facial recognition backend can give, and being able to report that to governments. Which brings us to the issue of security and privacy of data. And the answer to that is building trust with the public around these issues and having lawmakers backing these solutions to make sure people are protected. Into the future, beyond 6 months. We can imagine a day when an employee will walk into work and be instantly recognized. The door opens, light comes up, lift takes you to where you need to go. The experience is completely contactless, efficient, and personalized to you. In aviation, the frictionless passenger experience is already well underway and being implemented around the world. A biometric ID system means once someone is recognized, your face becomes your passport or boarding pass, reducing passenger stress and staff time, increasing on-time performance, and improving security. One day, a passenger will be able to walk up to an information board that identifies them, tells them which gate to go to, pulls up a diagram to show them how to get there, and sets in motion advertising along their journey that's targeted to them. There will probably be organizations that, rather than taking a long-term view, see the current changes as a short-term inconvenience, thinking we'll all go back to normal. We don't know how long it will take to get a vaccine, and a lot will depend on the outcome of that. But it is the utopian vision of frictionless customer experience we should be developing and investing in today.